Welcome back to Hostpark CH channel, and again welcome to you. Today onwards we are going to the new playlist, a new tutorial called C programming language. So I make once again warmly welcome for everyone. Today we are going to see, today onwards I'm going to start the C program tutorial. Today we are going to see the agenda of the C programming, followed by syllabus, upcoming sessions, what are topic I'm going to cover, and definitely this programming tutorial helpful to understand and learn and clear the competitive exam like GATE, university, any kind of competitive, or whether pursuing a BTech, BE, MCA, MSc or indicated course, or whatever that C is one of the programming language. It's a mother of all the programming languages. So definitely helpful to you, and also we are trying to give the training of basic to advanced level of the programming languages. Let's go for session. The agenda of the syllabus is today we are going to discuss about the step by step history of programming, features of C programming, then installation, C tokens, what are C tokens, operators, data types, variables, preparsed directives, what are the use of preparsed directives, and then first how to write a program, C program, then control statements, loops are followed by pointers and followed by escape sequence and functions, some of the data structure concept and structure, what are the structure, what are the union, what are the major difference between structure and union, and at last followed by dynamic memory location and sorting algorithms. So before discussing the history of C programming, we go for some of the points here. Definitely you have now the introduction to computer program language. Please take a pen and notebook and write if you want, because these are valid information. You won't get all the YouTube channels like that. So here first you have to, as a computer programmer, you have to know what is language. So what is language? Language is nothing but is communication. If you want to communicate a person to person, we need if you want to communicate, we need some language. Let's say as example of English language. If you take English, what is the use of English language? You can communicate in the worldwide. English is the language where you can easily communicate the language. If you want to know English, what is there? You have to follow some perfect grammar or some grammar. So whatever you want to communicate, you should be communicate with other person very easily, and you can share your knowledge also, share information, knowledge, and like that. So this is the use of language. Now the question is, what is computer language? The question is what is computer language? So computer language, what is it? It's a language where you can say simply define, it's a set of programs. It is a set of programs, or you can say it is application, or it's a software, or it's a predefined application. You can say any manner, it's a set of programs or application, or you can say software. So why we need computer languages? Because in the computer language is the one where we can communicate with any computer system or electronic devices. Remember why we need computer languages? Because if we want to communicate with any system or electronic devices, we need computer languages. And moreover, why we need one more reason is sharing the information, or we can say in the view of computers, passing instructions. Whatever we want to passing instruction or share information, the computer have to understand this one, and task, whatever task you are giving, it have to give it takes it as an input, provide the output for you. That is the important one. Now the question is, why we need these computer languages? As if you want a IT company, if you get a good job in IT company or career growth, what you can do, we have to concentrate this programming language. You should be pakka and have a very good knowledge in the programming, efficiently learn basic to basic. Today the IT companies having lot of vacancy. Today year of 2020, in future also the problem in the students is, many of students inadequate knowledge. The knowledge is sufficient, not sufficient. That means they don't have that much developing knowledge here. So thing is, where is the mistakes happening is because of not understanding the basics. Simply they will study what are the exam, ask the important question, and boycott somebody and try to what is void main, printf, scanf, and that's the reason many of them not clear in the technical C language. Whenever the interviews conducted by the HCL and the top of the TCS company with the nice packages, nice salary packages. So let's go. To overcome these problems only, we have to learn the fundamental in very very strong language. And moreover, these are the points definitely helpful for learning whether you go for third or fourth year. Some other topics also we have to discuss the basics from the C language. Even if you go for efficiently want to write operating system program, you need support of C programming. Without nothing is possible. And if you want to learn C++ programming, like any Java programming language, you should have some idea about the C programming. How in English knowledge, if you want to English communication, language, if you want to communicate, you need ABCD like that. Then come to here, the computer. Suppose I am asking the question, what is the value of 10 factorial or 5 factorial? Can answer immediately. If you ask what is the value of 240 factorial, can you execute it immediately? Not possible. We need some alternative device like calc, sin theta, sin to 90. So whenever have some complicated task or whatever the task you want to do it in the big level, complex or very big level, we need support of computers. So that time we need support of computer languages. So these computer languages where it will helpful to execute the program, the form of programs, and give the result for you. Whatever the ask 120 factorial or 240 factorial and so on, any complex tasks. If whatever you execute, you can communicate. If you want to communicate electronic device or computer, any form of computer, what you want, you need support of computer languages. The example you can say C, C++, Java and so on, .NET, so many languages there. And what is the one more advantage of computers? There is no need of tiredness anything. It gives immediate result and fraction of seconds. Suppose if you execute the program, if at all your source code not having anything, what happen? It will try to give the answer immediately. If you do wrong, computer will wrong. I remember again. If you do anything wrong, computer's answers are wrong. If you are perfect in programming everything, the computer can understand and give the proper result. What kind of perfect output you are expecting, that you can do with the help of computers. Now let's assume that I want to communicate with computer. I am a person. I want to communicate means what need? I need the languages called programming languages called C, C++, Java, and anyone. Not all them. At least one I should be strong. I have a good knowledge there and one. Now this is called, for example, how you can write the program. You can say A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B, like that. These are called a set of instructions. So if you want to possible to directly with the help of source code to communicate with computer, not possible, because in the computers always follow the language called what is the language called? That is binary language. So binary language in the sense what, or you can say machine language, it be in the form of 10 or 01 format. No one can do the program with this one. So to overcome this problem, if you the computer have to understand and communicate with your source code, whether writing C or Java, whatever, we need support of compiler. So compiler, what is the use? It will try to translate and whatever the instruction, it will move to the computer and again back to compiler, and after the compilation program, it will come to your source code. This is a form of that's you are giving source code as an input here, and at last what you want to see the output in the monitor. Is highly easy and good if you have a compiler. So with the help of compiler only, the binary, what the source code is, convert to binary language, that is 01 forms, again convert to another form. After execute the program with the help of compiler, in the output screen we can view the answer. For example, I want to find the value of 10 factorial or 2 plus 2 4, whatever the task you are giving, at last we will get the result in the form of computer very easily. So if you want to know the language, what is the computer language, we have some set of instructions and format. That's called a program is a what? We can say it's a set of instructions. What is program? A set of instructions. So why we need computer language? If you want to share the information with the computers, we need support of some program language where you can do. And one more question. So writing program code, that is called a source code. What is source code? You are writing A comma B int B, A comma B, C comma D, or whatever writing A, C is equal to A plus C, that is called a source code here. Now one more question is, what is interface? As a computer engineer or something, you should know about what is interface. Interface nothing but you can say just application. Is it mandatory? Is all the people who are want to interact with the computer, they have a knowledge about C and Java like that? Not possible, not required. So let's take the example ATM. So if you take ATM, what is there? Who will use? Anyone can use. That's just a machine, electronic machine. So if you know the language of English, you can go and communicate. Who will do this ATM and all this program work? These works done by the programmer. So programmer, and who are using? They are called end user. Who is the end user? We can say end user are the client. So today most of the IT companies and many of the IT employees are working and earn good salary. What they use? They are working for the client company. Client are the end user. Some of the company asking, or for example, the railway department asking, please make a website for IRCTC. So for online ticket booking, so the person who want to book the ticket, passenger something, no need of any computer database, because the programmer have to take care of the interface, what interface we can give via the operating system, and what information like that, and what database they use, what kind of technical background, everything should known by the programmer. So programmer plays a very important role in the IT industries. So that's what I'm saying. You should improve the knowledge in programming. So the end user no need anything, just to communicate. Any error come, he can contact the bank manager, and something the bank manager will divert the queries to this technical persons, programmers, and he will solve it. So like that, anyone can communicate with the interface. Like for example, a person who don't have knowledge about English, they can see the guide and play the games with the computers. Just online game, or today browsing and everything, just can play the game and close the computer, no need of any programming language. So you should be clear about what is what is language and what is programming language. Now back to PPT, and we see the history of C programming languages. So all of you know what is C programming is one of the high level or middle level programming language developed by 1972 by Dennis M. Ritchie. Here why it's so become popular, and today also you are using, even today Python is the number one programming, and C++ is a place of fourth place. Some of the surveys saying in the IT industry it won't be beyond that level. So now it may be in the top 10 of the programming language in future also. Now why means because it's a general purpose one, procedural one, imperative computer programming language where anyone can learn. And why we need why to learn C programming if you're a student or something, because easy to learn, structured language, anyone can follow, and it produces efficient program, and it can handle low level activities, and it can be compiled on a variety of computer platforms. So with the help of C programming, what you can develop any software, maybe gaming software, or today it plays a main role in the embedded systems, any computers or mini computers, or you can say some of the electronic devices, modern electronic devices. Now the question is where it used, the key applications. It's widely used in embedded systems, just now I told you, and it is used for developing system applications, and also widely used for developing desktop applications also, and used for developing browsers and the extensions. And Google Chrome, let's example Google Chrome is built using C programming language, and it is used to develop databases. If you want to develop the database, you can use C programming. And MySQL is the most example, you can say most popular database software which is built using the C programming only. Then it is used in developing an operating system, and operating systems such as Apple OS X, Microsoft Windows, and Symbian are developed using C programming. And also it is mainly used for developing desktop as well as mobile phones operating system, and also it is for compiler protection. So to be frank, I am saying if you are well and good in the C program, you can create any embedded system with the help of mobile or Android application. Today what is the market? Android will have the versions of 12 and so on, 10, 11, 12 and so on. So if you are well you can if you have good knowledge in C program, you can develop any game application, and have contact with the Google or some IT company, you can approach it and make permissions. So you can, if you have creativity, just have creative idea and be strong in C language. What is C language? What is structure of C language? How you can use, and what kind of way you write the code there. So these are the things you have to remember about the history of C, and also where is C used, and why we using C. We still, you are even the era of this 2020 era, we are studying C language like that. If you are software program, if you want a successful software programmer in a career, you need the C language. After a certain stage, you can, if you are a BTech or something, you can certain stage you can change your platform, whether you want a testing program, testing only testing area, or a database, maybe a mastering database or whatever there. So if you have any queries, contact in the social media anytime. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and press bell icon for more icons, more updates. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Wish you all the best.